Oh, hey. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, hey y'all. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I just went and got all the rest of my decks from where they were and brought them to where I am. And I'm super excited to have on my decks here, y'all. I've been using the same decks for the past few months, so it's like having a bunch of new decks, and I might not even use these decks, we'll see. But some of these I've missed, so y'all might see some old friends come out in this reading. But I have my runes. The other thing I have, ready? Right? You missed it. So did I. So did I. You guys, I just woke up from a nap. I don't know what we about, but let me tell you. So I don't take naps. I don't take naps. But I was sitting here working earlier today because I got a new course coming out for you guys. It's on my website. Oh yeah, if you're new, everything you need to know is in the description box below. Like I said, don't worry about my crazy hair. I was just taking a nap anyway. So I'm excited about the course. I was working on that. And then all of a sudden I just had like this crazy feeling in my body. And I was like, what the fuck? So I thought I was gonna be sick. Excuse me. So I ran to the bathroom and I'm like, okay, I'm not sick. Like, what on earth? And then literally, you guys, I'm literally just moving decks out of the way so I can do this reading for y'all. I'm like surrounded by decks, which is, I love it, but it's been a moment. But anyway, so then I come back to my living room, and when I tell you I passed out, y'all, I passed out. I don't take naps. As a matter of fact, I get up, I don't know, y'all, I get up early. That's not the point. Hold on, I dropped the deck. So anyway, I take a nap. Well, I went to sleep, and that's the thing. Like I didn't just go to sleep. I passed the fuck out. I laid down on the sofa and I was like, bro. And I felt myself passing out, but I was already laying down. Do y'all know what the hell I'm talking about? So as I'm passing out, I'm saying to my guides, I'm like, do y'all got me? Am I okay? They're like, we got you. It's okay. I'm like, because I'm literally, if I had been standing up, I would have fallen down on my freaking face, passed out. But thank goodness I was already laying down. So then I'm like, okay, I don't know what time that was. I don't know what time, I know what time it is now, but I don't know what time that was. So anyway, I did that. And then next thing you know, I'm waking up. Like, hey everybody, okay. I wake up and I swear in my vision as I wake up, I see, and at the moment it doesn't register with me what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at this crab, this big black crab, because I literally go, what the fuck just hit me? Like, what the fuck, y'all, what happened to me? And this big old black crab is scuttling back out of my view. And I'm so out of it, I'm like, why is that crab walking away like that? So anyway, y'all, happy new moon in Cancer. I mean, snatched my ass. Did y'all? I got snatched. This moon snatched my ass. And what's so great is like 2-3 days ago, I was talking to somebody else, like, what is this going on inside of me? And then I was like, oh shit, it's a new moon in Cancer. So normally Cancer season, I'd be a mess, but not this season. I wasn't. I just literally, y'all, I think I put on 10 pounds this season, Cancer season. Like, what the hell? I don't know. But my dad was a Cancer. His birthday was the 12th. He's since passed away. I lost one of my favorite uncles on July 3rd this year. And as well, because I just recorded a tarot reading the day before about being ready to die. Like the whole album was being channeled on that reading, and the next morning my uncle passed away. So this has been a Cancer season, like in all its forms. But I don't know, this new moon, let me tell you, snatched my ass. How do I feel? I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel like something, whatever was happening inside, it was making space so that I can let something go. And I remember as I was passing out, like that having that conversation with Spirit, like, make space to let go. That's interesting. And then Spirit gave me like this visual of like being, like, I used to live in New York, you guys. I've lived all over, but used to live in New York. You're like really crowded on the subway, like really, really packed in there. You don't have room to even let anything go. You guys know what I'm talking about? You've got your shopping and you've got your bag with your other shoes in it right there, and then you're squeezed in. You don't even have room to let go. You like this on the subway. Can't let nothing go. You ain't got room to let go. So I love the idea of, my hair. I love it. Do you? I love that idea that Spirit gave me of like, yeah, like sometimes we are full of so much stuff that we've held on for so long that we're not even aware that we're holding on to it, because it's been there for so long that literally room has to be made so we can let go of it. Like, oh, now there's room for me to let this go, right? Let's get a crystal energy out here and we're going to jump in. I'm gonna find my runes, you guys. We're gonna throw some runes around. I'm super excited about this. Oh my gosh. I've just been on the road for months, and so all my stuff has been in storage, and I was like, I'm not trying to chow around with goddamn 30 decks, but man, I miss my stuff. So turquoise and tanzanite, angelic messenger, and spirit of the earth. You guys know I normally have on a big chunk of turquoise, either over my third eye or here on my heart. But these two are such a beautiful combination, turquoise and tanzanite. Angelic messenger and spirit of the... So the end of the story is actually not the big black crab scuttling away. I got my bearings. I said, oh, that was a crab. The thing is getting myself together and saying, oh, I think I need to do a reading now. Okay. And then as soon as I say that, I go to step outside, a storm rolls in, starts dropping on the porch. So, I'm going to read inside. And as soon as I sit down to press record, I mean, it was, I don't know if you could hear it at the beginning, but thunder, lightning, the sky opened up. Like, I've said before, and I'm not missing out here, especially when I say things like this. The earth herself is in such a place that she's no longer brooking any foolishness. I told you guys months ago, I said, we're about to have a bunch of earthquakes. And I only say things once because it's not that kind of party over here, but I am going to keep you, okay? We are about to see, and I've said this before, but I'm telling you, we're about to see something. Like, we are about to see with our eyes, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that not only is the earth alive, but she has a family, and they are the other planets. We're about to understand the spiritual world on a broader sense, because it's about to be dropped into our lap in a way that we can't argue with. It's not going to be on freaking Gaia TV. It's going to be in our front yard. We're going to be like, oh, spirit world, right? Okay. Some of you may already be in that spot. Like I've said before, if you find yourself needing spiritual support, I'm a shaman and medicine woman. That's what I'm here for. And that's the other thing, this whole spiritual resurgence, because it's a resurgence, it's not a renaissance, it's a resurgence. It's like spirit is being re-poured on the earth on a way deeper level. It's going to bring back the true healers and the true spiritual leaders, because the false light doesn't have any authority in the spirit world. And you're about to see that. You're about to see people dealing with some real-ish be approached by a false light, and that's not going to go well, and then they're going to have to call in some real actual spiritual authority, and that's what's going to have people begin to see and shift their behavior, their thought process, all of it, because people are so used to what's fake out here. They're so like, people love a good show, people love a good show. But anyway, let me keep turquoise. I'm united in the oneness of Earth's spirit. I am united in the oneness of Earth's spirit. Look, that's one of the reasons a lot of the work that you do with me, I have you go through an application process, because I'm not offering events or offering services to entertain an audience. Okay, like I have that disclaimer in the description box below because legally that's what you got to do in this country. Okay, when I'm out here in these spiritual streets, that's not for entertainment. I don't need a freaking audience. Okay, so you go through an application process with me because I want to know that you're showing up to work like I'm showing up to work. Okay, we both showing up to work. Tanzanite, empowered, wise, and all loving. I am the solar angel. So, yeah, please just know it's everybody and everything. I've seen some things I'm not going to get into right now, but, it's like, it's roll call out here. I think I said it before, it's roll call. It is roll call. Okay. Moving all those decks out of the way. I even got my Hello Kitty playing cards. I'm obsessed with different playing cards, so I have all these decks that are... My kids still have to play with regular decks, but I have some nice decks of cards. Let me get some runes out here now. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ancestors, Ascended Masters, the Legions who walk with me every day. Thank you for protecting me as I channel messages from my tribe. Show me what I need to see and tell me what I need to do to support the tribe as you live, learn, thrive, and grow. Above, so below, and so it is because it is so. Rado, Isa, Dagas, and Pureth. Okay, something that was stuck for a while is moving again. But it's all about right timing. It's all about moving in step. Some would call it luck, but this is definitely giving fate, especially with Rado here. Yeah, this is Big Sean, this isn't luck, it was destined. All right, let's sling some cards. So what are we talking about? Something that hasn't moved in a while was stuck. It was stuck. It was delayed. It was delayed. That's what that Isa is. Something was delayed. But the wheel turned with Rado. The wheel turned. And with Pureth following and Dagas, it's like the wheel is turned and now luck is on your side. Like, it don't get no nothing than that. Let's get a theme out here because we can. Oh my gosh. Because we can. Let me use this Oracle deck. I'll use this in a moment. Because we can. So many Oracle decks. You know I was looking at new decks too. That's what got me. I was like, why am I looking at new decks? Let me just go get my decks out of storage. Like, what the f am I doing? Fucking tarot readers. We always want new decks. What the heck? Blue Dream, a hybrid, the Magician. It's time to create the life that you want for yourself. You have what it takes. Use your intellect, skills, and talent to get active. Have I had Blue Dream? I think I have. I had Blue Dream mix of Maui Wowie once. That shit was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Anyway. Yes. If we're oh my gosh, for those of you who are new, welcome. If you just joined me over the past couple months, then you don't know I have like this whole setup where I'm normally, I have all these things, but you've caught me when I'm on the road, not at my home space, not at my home altar. And so I've been making do with like on the road things. But yeah, like I said, I'm like, no, I want my decks. I want my runes. I want my gear. Let me find, I'm gonna use this deck. All right, let's get it. What's up with the Magician out here? You want to switch decks? Okay, well, what deck do you want to use? Everybody's got to be happy here. Okay, oh yeah, you guys do like that deck. Also, if you're new, everything you want to know is in the description box below, including the fact that I channel the Most High. I work with archangels. I work with really big energy. So when you hear me talking, especially in these readings, I'm usually talking to the archangels. My ancestors are around. They don't really interact in tarot readings. Most of the time, my ancestors are out for me. For real, they're out for me. So they're not jumping into these readings for you guys so much. The angels, though. I'm also a psychic and a medium. So those of you who are really tapped in, and who are on your own path, sometimes your ancestors may pop in on your behalf. But when I do these readings, it's for you, boo. Okay, now we have a deck that the angels like. Let's go. The Tower. Tower. Look at that lightning. Just like outside. Okay, what's up? Magician's the theme. The Tower is the first card that came out, followed by the Queen of Coins and the Two of Wands. So somebody's like locked in, focused on what's on next level. It's like a focus on, it's building an empire. Like, it's not just focusing on being stable. This, especially with that, somebody, and with the Tower right here and the Magician, this isn't even for me focusing on building. This is this Queen of Coins is paying attention to something that she's already built, but something's popping off now. Hiccups. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What did I just say? Some part we popping out here. What is this? Queen of Cups. So is this a so is there a distraction out here, or there wants to be? There wants to be a, because it's like somebody's trying to stop this Queen of Coins from High Priestess. Okay. Nine of Swords. Somebody doesn't want this Queen of Coins focused. Because there's something about this person's combination, like when something like when you lock in, I'm gonna say it like tribe, like you're this Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups, like when you lock in, it creates a problem for somebody. The Hermit creates a problem for somebody. So it's like there's some larger force at play that works to keep you distracted. Seven of Wands reversed. Because there's some type of aspect of you that comes together to create something that's really powerful. You're a spiritual warrior. That's what they're trying to stop. It's like they're trying to stop your ability to, there's some way that you are able to alchemize emotions into material matter, and they want to stop that. The Star. Yeah, because you're like you're like a super soldier for the divine. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you're some type of divine weapon. It's very Fifth Element when I say that. So think, please, when I say divine weapon, think of Lilu from Fifth Element. And that's the vibe. But it's something about parts of yourself connecting. It's almost like there's a part of you that's fully awake and online, and a part of you that stutters in and out. It goes in and out, and they don't even like that, but they want to at least keep it there. What they don't want is both parts of you coming fully online, because then it's like, yeah, they can't contain, they can't control, they can't do nothing. I just keep hearing when our powers combine. But this is something in you. This is something in you. And whatever this is what's next for you anyway. That's what they just trying to keep you distracted so you don't, but you're not. I mean, this silly, it's not going to work, whatever they're trying to do. Judgment. Yeah, that's why they're worried. With the Two of Swords, yeah. It's not going to work. Them trying to keep you blind to, and here's what's so interesting. It's almost like they want to keep you blind to what you're capable of, but I don't. A magician, high priestess. I don't think they could keep you blind to what you're capable of. And I think that's what the mistake on their part is even trying. I mean, you're a magician, high priestess. You're literally here to do, you were created to do what they're trying to stop you from doing. You were put here to do what they're trying to stop you from doing. But because that is literally integrity of purpose and integrity of design, there's nothing they can do about integrity of implementation. Like, so you are now actually going to do what you're created to and put here to do. Like, it's like night following day out here. It's like the sun and the I call this a star, but this is the magician. Y'all, that's the magician. Did I say star earlier? Anyway. Yeah, no. What else? This is crazy. This is wild. It's something about the celestials, though. The sun, the moon, the stars, all of it is significant. The world, justice, and the Knight of Swords. Ender of Worlds. Ender of Worlds. The Destroyer, Ender of Worlds. That's who you are. You've done this before. Justice is coming on top of the judgment related to that tower that's clarified by a Nine of Swords. Shit. I mean, someone is obsessed with this. The tower happening. This King of Swords. Somebody knows it's too late. Somebody's already lost to you. This King of Swords is already lost to you. They know it's too late. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing here. This is secret organizations. This is covert government operations. This is militaristic. There is so many layers here. There's so many players on the field here, a lot of operatives on the field, but everybody is kind of really compartmentalized right here. But the stakes are very, very high, but only a few people know how high the stakes are. And that's the other thing. They wanted, I'm going to say they, because if this reading resonates with you, that's all I need to say. They didn't want you to know how high the stakes were. Because that's a part of it. Because whatever you are is a calling, it's a title. I mean, it comes with tower, judgment, justice. Whatever you are, I mean, this is your created purpose, magician, high priestess. I mean, there's no, and you're meant to carry it as a Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups. Like, ooh. I need to right now, there are people who are not happy that this is at how you present. They're not happy that you have this status, this level, this stature, but you occur the way you occur. You know, when you think about the type of spiritual authority that must be present, if someone brings the tower, judgment, and justice in their wake, holy fucking shit. Talk about, oh, walk softly but carry a big stick. No, you ain't even walking softly. You do, well, you walking heavy and you got a big stick. But again, coming through as the Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups. Like, this is very mature, very established, uh, wise, feminine energy. Okay. This is, what was that? What was we talking about? Something with the planet Gaia. Shit. What were we saying? Turquoise and tanzanite. And I was telling you guys on this planet, I was like, well, I was just saying we was about to see something. You are so in I'm hearing and seeing guardian. You're some type of guardian of this planet, of Terra. Okay? Like, you and Terra have some type of contractual agreement. So I'm trying to say, like, God, like, you're literally, like, you're like an embodied goddess, and you are Team Earth. And I don't know how these people know, but they do, and then they trying to stop you from doing what you came here to do, but they can't, because the planet is gonna back your every play. I mean, that's just crazy. That's who does this? Lovers. Who are these people? We don't want to know, but aren't we curious? Like, and maybe that's what they think. Maybe they think because they can hobnoble, hijack shit here and there, that they can stop some larger overarching divine plan. But they can't. The magician's already out here, y'all. That's the reading, actually. Like, it was the magician followed by the world. Like, that's the reading. I feel like that's sufficient. I do. Especially if this is your reading. Just know that all the roads are open. There were delays in place, but that was to benefit, not to harm. And so even though what happened during the delays was uncomfortable, it's all the roads are open right now. Page of Wands energy out here, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and leave this reading here. Look, I'm still trying to find out where the hell I am. This has been your reading. I hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. If you haven't already, hit the like button, okay? And if the reading resonated, drop me a black heart emoji in the comments below. Let me know. Turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it will show up in your feed. It is timeless. Happy New Moon in Cancer. This is timeless. So whenever this reading shows up for you, whenever you find it, take what resonates, leave the rest behind for the next person. And between now and the next time I drop reading for you, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.